Hello, students. Welcome back to your English class. Today, I'm going to tell you the summary of the poem My Native Land, composed by Sir Walter Scott. Children, Sir Walter Scott was a Scottish historical novelist, poet, playwright, and historian. Many of his works remain classics of both English language literature and of Scottish literature. My dear children, this poem centers on the theme of nationalism, patriotism, and intense love for our motherland. The title of the poem, My Native Land, of course, keeps us focused on the theme of patriotism and deep connection with one's land and country. This poem is passionate and inspiring to awaken patriotism in a country facing a political crisis, evoking an unquestioning loyalty to the motherland. In the poem My Native Land, the speaker asks if there can be any person who has not been proud of his native land, suggesting that every person is patriotic, that every person rejoices on returning home from his sojourn in alien countries. Just in case there is one who does not love his country, he is like the living dead. No one will care for him despite his power, titles, and wealth. Such a man who has been self centered will die without leaving a mark in people's memory. He will go back to the dust from where he came, with no one weeping for him, honoring him, or singing his praises. Now, children, let's come to the lines of the poem and its meaning. Breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never to himself had said, This is my own, my native land. The first few lines you can see immediately pick up on the theme of nationalism and patriotism by arguing that there can never be a man with soul so dead that he is not able to wonder at and appreciate his native land. Children, in other words, a person who does not selflessly sacrifice for his own country and does not have a sense of belongingness to his or her nation, then he possesses a soul which is almost dead. He believes that a person with no love for his country is emotionally dead, even if he or she is physically alive. Let's move on to the next stanza. Whose heart hath never within him burned, as home his footstep he hath turned, from wandering on a foreign strand. Children, here the poet then suggests that every person is patriotic and rejoices on returning home from his sojourn in alien countries. Just in case there is one who does not love his country, he is like the living dead. His heart should burn with love for his country when he returns from foreign travels. If such there breathe, go mark him well, for him no menstrual raptures swell. Children, These two lines suggest if there exists such a person who doesn't feel the longing for his motherland and doesn't want to return from foreign land, and his heart doesn't swell with pride and happiness on his return because he believes that he could earn great wealth and reputation in a foreign country, then that particular person should be taken note of, for no musician will ever sing songs of praise of his brave deeds. High though his titles, proud his name, boundless his wealth as wish can claim, despite those titles, power and pelf, the rich concentrated all in self. Children, the exaggeration continues with nothing else, giving credibility to the person, not his wealth, his power, or his accomplishments. Whatever be his personal accomplishments, he is considered a selfish person. Let's move on to the next line. Living shall forfeit fair renown, and doubly dying shall go down to the vile dust from whence he sprung, unwept, unhonored, and unsung. Yes, children, these lines tell us an unpatriotic person's life loses all fame and reputation. He dies a double death, the physical death of all mortals and the emotional death from being wiped out from people's memories. The speaker implies that being forgotten after death would be worse than physical death because people hope to be alive in the memories of their loved ones after their death. This seems like a harsh punishment. However, it is the viewpoint of a patriot speaking to his countrymen and therefore seems extreme. So, children, this is the explanation and the summary of the poem. Thank you.